My travel season in Japan is coming since Sakura blooming starts in the end of March. Each year there is a special Sakura calendar which shows where and when exactly Sakura starts blooming. So pay attention to that when planning your trip to Japan. The first thing you need to decide is what parts of Tokyo you'd like to visit, since Tokyo includes 26 cities. So, the first day. We decided to live in Shinjuku because it was closer to the center and many main sites were around that district. If that is your first time in Japan, I'd say Shinjuku would be perfect to stay at. The first day we had our flight arrival afternoon, so we combined visiting evening Shinjuku and eating out. Golden Gai and Omoide Yokosho are essential places to visit in the evening. These are festive, popular city districts famed for its narrow, winding alleys and 200 snug taverns. These eateries have special vibe. They are tiny and so authentic to get closer to the Japanese culture. Another must-have to visit in Japan is a Japanese miracle, Mountain Fuji. This trip would take the whole day and try to choose the sunniest day as possible, because if there are clouds, you wouldn't see Fuji at all. The best view you'd get from the Kawaguchi Lake is the closest you can get, except climbing the mountain itself, of course. I purchased this trip at Get Your Guide and was happy with my choice. There is a link to read the description. A long story short, the trip includes Kawaguchi Lake, Black Eggs, Oshino Hokai with its 8 clear springs, and a picturesque Lawson Station. We got back around 6 or 7 p.m. and rushed to a bar to celebrate that trip. Also, I attached the link to one of the best bars in Tokyo. The interior were superb and cocktails were too. Make a reservation in advance because it's full most of the time. The third day, we decided to dedicate to the center of Tokyo, and we had our breakfast at the Tsukiji market. This market opens around 7 a.m, so it was perfect for us. It's a fish and seafood market. We were there around 7 a.m, as well as many other tourists, and the first thing I recommend you to try is, even not entering the market, there is this van on wheels selling grilled tuna, and it was really something special and unique. I think you wouldn't get this experience somewhere else. Also, there are many incredible Japanese snacks. We tried almost everything: pressed octopus and prawn, grilled oysters, Japanese omelette, and bought several daifuku strawberry mochi. Then we walked the streets a bit and enjoyed architecture. It was our first time in Japan and it was sheer pleasure. Next place to visit was Imperial Palace and Chidoriga Fuji Park. It's free of charge, including a guided tour, and I strictly recommend to book in advance. You can visit the palace without booking, but this way you'll be wasting time in a long queue. Of course, as a girl, I wanted to check shopping there, so we went to the Diversity Mall, and unfortunately, after 20 minutes we just left because there was just nothing special. But it was a high-rated mall with plenty of shops, but they were about nothing. So we just enjoyed the evening Statue of Liberty and Rainbow Bridge. That day we skipped lunch, so we had our dinner at Golden Gai, and the second time it's worth it. I promise you would like to get back there again and again. One and only DisneySea in the world is in Tokyo. There are DisneySea and Disneyland in Tokyo. I compared both of them and I chose DisneySea because that would be more interesting for adults too, and it's a unique place. What you need to know is to choose a day with good weather, buy tickets in advance, download an app to make reservations for all the possible activities. But more details and piece of advice are in these 2 shorts. Animal lovers, in Japan you'll get a chance to meet with all these cutie rare animals, and one of these animals is capybara. I hadn't ever heard about that animal before. You can meet these animals visiting some special cafes. You have to make reservations too, and one of these cafes is this one. To make a reservation you have to call in the morning and to book a spot for that very day, but unfortunately we forgot to call in the morning and I didn't have that chance, so I do hope that you will get. The 5th day we spent in Akihabara. It's a buzzing shopping hub famed for its electronics retailers, ranging from tiny stores to vast department stores like Yodobashi Multimedia Akiba. Venues specializing in manga, anime and video games include Tokyo Anime Center for exhibits and souvenirs, and Radio Kaikan with 10 floors of toys, trading cards and collectibles. The sixth day we went to Shibuya, and I recommend you to have breakfast at the DeLuca Cafe because it's one of the few cafes in the whole Tokyo that would be open so early, around 7 a.m. Then we went to the famous Shibuya crossing, and yep, that was a bit crazy. Nearby you would find this Hatiko memo. It's so cute, there is a long queue to take pictures, so I just took a picture of Hatiko. To connect more with Japanese culture and history, go to the Yoyogi Park, one of Tokyo's largest parks, featuring wide lawns, ponds, and forested areas. There you'll find a temple, the visit is free, and since my shopping failed in Davis City, we went to the Takeshita Street, a perfect place to shop, eat, and relax. It's open from 11 a.m. till 6 p.m. It's a long street with many Japanese brands and cafes with animals like ShibaInu, cats, different mini pigs, capybara also, and I don't remember something else. And for souvenirs, there is a special franchise called DonQuijote. But don't go just to a simple DonQuijote because there is a special DonQuijote called Mega Don. It's a huge souvenir shop in the center of Tokyo. It has around 6 or 7 floors and it has literally everything from clothes to accessories, food. It's so special. Also, there is another franchise called Hands or something like that, but after Megadon I didn't have any place in my luggage, so we just skipped that one. To have dinner, I recommend visiting Shibuya Nonbei Yokocho, and to get a special atmosphere, go there in the evening. The last 7th day in Tokyo, we explored Shinjuku and Midtown in the morning. Also, there is another famous place called Tokyo Metropolitan. I would say that is optional. I don't think there is something very special about Tokyo. And to have lunch, I'd recommend you to go to the Tsukishima Street. For the evening, we purchased tickets at Team Labs. If you haven't ever heard that, Google that, but I leave my short about visiting that place here, and just don't ask, don't doubt, just go there. You will like that 100%. For the evening, you can also go to the Roppongi Hills and Tokyo Tower.